which means I got it up and running again immediately. Look at me, super speedy. I was luckily able to get it back up and running. It may take a while for all you guys to come back in, but we'll start off right where we left off because I don't want to accidentally end up, you know, crashing the stream again. Because it might, it very well might, which is concerning. But let's try not to crash the stream again. I don't know why this keeps happening. It's probably an internet issue, but oh, this is too low. Uh, and by probably I mean most certainly is an internet issue. So that is wonderful. But I did restart the stream. It should take a while before it crashes again. But yeah, yesterday's stream was so much smoother, so that's great. But I hope today's stream would be just as smooth. But I guess YouTube's not cooperating with me today, so that's fun. How fun is that? Incredibly fun. So fun. Not a single warning, and it just stopped streaming. And acts like nothing happened. So gosh darn annoying, and something I need to get used to if I want to keep streaming. That is, which I definitely do. But yeah, I don't let that bother me. All right, right back where we left off. We're doing this and this, adding all the details as much as there are. If stream does end up crashing again, I think, like, not even if, like, I think I don't want to risk it crashing again, so I think this will be the only design we're doing today. Because I may start, like, maybe it doesn't crash, which I highly doubt, and then like, I start working on Suit Guy, and then it crashes again. It is really gonna demotivate me a little, so I'll just stick to one for today. Because it's always very gosh darn annoying. Howdy, Artix. Yep, stream crashed. That's why I have it in the title that stream might crash randomly. Uh, or, like, I have it, like, word, like, until it breaks. So, yeah, that is what I mean. Because it is annoying, to say the least. Quite annoying. Horribly annoying. But, you know, I'll thug it out. That's what I do. This. How's that look? Oh yeah, that looks perfect. It's exactly how it's supposed to, which is, I'm loving it. Pa-da-pa-pa-pa. I'm loving it. I'm not a big McDonald's guy, so. Oh, welcome back, Haxorus. Yeah, stream crashed, so all that jazz. That's why I have it in the title, and yeah, this is what happens when you have a scuffed setup. It tends to scuff back. Um, but yeah. It's something I have to get used to if I want to continue streaming, and I will. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get used to it. Alright. Anyway. Continuing where I left off. Right, so... Yeah, I believe we were talking about Ultra Beasts a while ago, but yeah. Um... Hold on. Right. Hi, EXO. Howdy. Ribombi. Nice. That is nice. Like Ribombi isn't like I'm drawing a character. I'm drawing my original character. Yeah. I'm drawing a form for him basically. I'm working on Ribombi, like as in a form for Ribombi or what? I'm not exactly sure. I mean, unless you don't want to specify, that's fine. Oop, uh-oh. Okay, well, back to the eraser. Do that. Original form. Okay. Neat. That's cool. Ribombi's very underrated, so that's great. Oh, oh, okay. There we go. Alright, legs are nearly done. Oh, wait. I already did this. Okay, that's nice. Good on me. Yeah, I think. Oh wait, other than the hair, I think that's done. Yep. Okay, so we just go back here, finish up the hair. That's all that's left. That. Finish out this bit. Hmm. Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot these bits. Obviously. Back here, and that should finish out the red part of the line art. Now we're gonna move on to the black part. So that should be fun. But because mainly because I get to just paint in most of it and not worry. So I can just do this. That looks good, right? Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to set up music again, so that sucks. But I'll still try to figure something out. Maybe next stream. See if I can set up this music. But if I can, that's fine. Oh, oh, wait. And there we go. Yep. Okay. I'm actually gonna pause the stream for a bit. Hold up. Alright, and I'm back. Also, I did see Haxorus, you joined the Discord. Finally. Good to have you here. Also, Tyrant of Enchantment seems like a good title for OC. Ooh. Ooh, Tyrant of Enchantment is a neat name. Oh my god, I also realized that's like the one thing that Jack Black did not mention in the Minecraft movie. He didn't just go, "This is an enchanting table." So, uh, but no, I do like the name. Tyrant of Enchanting? That's a cool idea. How would that work though? Like, what would that make the character. Like, what would the powers of the character be? That's my question. I wonder. Fun to think about. Something to think about. Um, okay, let's do the horns. Well, horn crown thing. More crown than horn, I think. Methinks. Go. Boom, boom. Uh, then we do the hands and legs. That's all that's left. Then we'll get into coloring. Yeah. Oh, I figured that out again. Wait, is that only for opacity? No, it's not. I don't know how I keep figuring out that button, and then I keep forgetting how to use it. I don't know. Ooh, wait. Let's, okay. I have to do this. I have to draw this by hand. So that's a bit annoying, but that's fine. Annoyance is the step to perfection. Man, write these down. These are some banger quotes I put out. Um, like I did last time. By last time I mean like the week before. That's a loud goddamn vehicle. I don't know what vehicle that is actually. I think that was a rickshaw. He enchants fire intensity and tortures the victims through his magic control of fire. Okay. Jeez. So the tyrant name came from his ruthlessness for the enemies. Fair enough. But damn, torture. Now that's dark. Very dark. In a good way, I think. No, well, it's dark. That's all I'll say. I don't want to be. I don't want to say in a good way and support torture. I don't want to inadvertently go ahead and yeah, torture's cool. No, it's not. Um, okay. All right. There we go. this. Okay, did I? Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that looks cool. Alright. Now for the legs. Are the legs easier? Yeah, they're easier. Hell yeah, they're easier. Let's go. I realize I don't actually have to erase anything because I'm just gonna fill it in with black. So, I want a little bit more here, which I didn't do in the actual work. Um, hmm. He's dark towards his enemies. Torture is necessary for his commitment to the ways of magic he preaches. Like the Green Mighty Morphin Ranger. Yeah, fair enough. It is a trait. It is. It is. It sure is a character trait, but you know, still dark. But yeah, anyway, whatever way I want to say this, it's gonna sound like I'm going, yeah, torture good, which I'm not. But yeah, so I'll just stop before I accidentally say something wrong. Um, anyway, all right, and with that, line art should be complete. Now we can move on to the coloring process, which is gonna be rather funky and simple. Okay, I'm gonna do the eyes first. And by the way, if you're confused about what this is like another form of this character. Um, yeah, it sure is. Do this version of the eye. I might change it later, off camera, but I think this looks better for now. Because it is the version that I've chosen to do for the IXC version of this, of my OC. Oh, uh-oh. Right. So yeah. Take the gray. What? 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 Okay. There we go. Take the gray. I'll do the dark gray later. Um, oh no, I have not yet seen the new episode of Horizon, so don't spoil it. I will watch it later, if I can. I haven't actually caught up. Oh wait, no, I think I know what you're talking about though. I believe you're talking about Roy and his new Lucario. I have seen some people make videos about it. I have yet to watch the episode myself, but you know, I still like I didn't watch those videos either, but I did see some people make videos. So yeah. Okay. Now we do this. Wait. Okay, wait. How did I... okay. This shade. Oops. Okay. Oh, wow. That looks beautiful. That crimson red looks perfect. It looks perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details. Self-glaze is insane, I know. um, okay. There we go. And bada bing, bada boom. Now, I do need to figure out something. How did I... because I just put one color in there. I can do two. So we will see. We will see what I do. Horizon's anime is good quality. Pokemon anime stories great, characters great. Yeah, that is something I do agree to. Is the fact that for the first time, finally, you know, it's actually good and not, you know, it's not just retreading old steps, which I like. I think that's I think everyone likes that. We all say in unison, I mean, pretty much. I'm gonna use this, actually. This is a better color. Um, I did change. Yeah, I did change layer. Do this. Oh, wait. Hold on. Uh, oh, I can do that. I have a better idea. Take this. So I'm gonna erase that. Do that. I'm gonna see what my idea is in a bit, but I have to first work on the idea myself. Then only then can it work. Yep, it sure does. The red pops out really well. That's what I love about this form and all of these forms in general. Which this is the first one I'm showing you guys, but there are more, and they usually follow this kind of coloring scheme, except the white bits. But that's like for other reasons. But yeah, I do like how much the red ends up popping in his designs. It's one aspect I love a lot about this OC of mine. It is like one of my first ever OCs I've worked on the most, so it only makes sense that he looks the most aura farmy, I think is the word that I want to say, but it's definitely not the one I'm looking for. but but yeah, let's just stick to that. I don't know why. That's the first thing that came to mind anyway. Mm, red pumps. Consider blue accents around the edges of the coat. I've already done like I said for the colors. I think I have a final color for this form. We'll see what I can do with it. But it looks like the OG Spider-Man cartoon Carnage. Ooh, yeah, it kind of does. Like OG, right? Like I see what you're going for, but which OG? There's like the old ones, from the that that gave birth to the intro, basically the Spider-Man, that one. Because I wouldn't know, but I see the Carnage idea though, because I do know what Carnage looks like, and yeah, it's definitely got the Carnage colors. Wait till I introduce the yellow though. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web and it turns. Righteousness, just like flyers. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Copyright alert, I know, yeah. They won't copyright it. They didn't copyright Team Impala yesterday, so they shouldn't copyright this one. Okay, that's that. So now if I, wait, no, not duplicate the layer. I'm gonna select opacity, my little new strategy that I figured out, and then do this. Boom. And it stays to the parts I want it to be in. It's almost gonna look like Buzzwole, actually. That is kind of an inspiration for the color scheme, which is very funny. But yeah, Buzzwole is the term that I'm looking for here. Copyright, copyright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this looks good. I'd say so myself. This looks good. I may add some more orange highlights here and there, because otherwise I think the orange is going to be too little. You're terrified of Buzzwole? Yeah, fair enough. Um, looks like he dips the fingers into Cheetos. Yeah, maybe he does. Maybe he does. Perhaps. You may never know what a wild lava tyrant is capable of. Okay, what happens if I remove? Hmm. Hmm. I think that looks good, but I do need a little more orange here and there to make the yellow pop more. So I'm going to select opacity again, but this time for the red. I'm going to add them here and there. Give it some shiny textures. Well, not shiny textures, but shiny textures. Well, okay, that's not that good of a joke. So I'll just stop myself. Uh, sign of sizzling. Uh, there you go. Like anyone's gonna notice that detail. Um, do that and remove and release. There you go. Oh no. Oh well, it's fine. This is an original character. It's not like it's a Pokemon that I have to do a shiny for him. I did end up doing it on the wrong layer, but I don't mind that much. Okay. So now comes a bit of a hard part. He won't have particularly enough shading. He will have a scar, which is very important that he has the scar. Okay, that looks like he has lipstick on, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Um, yeah. Yeah, that scar is pretty important, so I do need that. Uh, Glad to see you're here, Axorus. Okay, now I need this. Like this shade, basically. And add some highlights to the thing. Oop, oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Your favorite monster Pokemon? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Feel free to. I returned. Welcome back, Gipster. He has a scar between his lips. Um. Well, no, his scar is specifically important for the character, like the story. We'll see. But okay. I do indeed tend to spawn in when people dislike it the most. No, we don't dislike you being here, Gipster. I'm glad you're here. Wait. Is this from is this from inspired by anything in particular? I think I mentioned Buzzwole. But that's it. Um I mean, I've talked to you about the form a little to an extent. Quite a lot actually, so. Oh wait, I just realized I missed a spot. Oh my god. I missed a spot. No. Okay, Anna's back. Okay. Phew. SSJ4, indeed. Oh great, it's one of these backtrack lore drops. Yep, it indeed is. Like, for those who don't realize, by the way, or, like, don't know, Gipster is, like, the only other person here who's, like, extremely knowledgeable when it comes to IXC. Um, because I have talked a lot to him about the story and stuff, as he has talked to me about his own stories and stuff. So yeah, we're both knowledgeable in each other's universes. So he knows a lot more. And then he lets on. Yeah, you can barely keep track. Also, Invincible is a great show. It is. It really is. It is so peak. Like, I think it is a synonym of peak at this point. Like, if you go to the um, Merriam-Webster dictionary, why that one specifically, I have no idea. But it'll show up that Invincible is a synonym of peak. So, yeah. And especially given the stuff that's about to come up in season 4, I am so hyped. Graduates of IXC. The only stuff I remember is the forms are graded and some other stuff. I don't know how to say what I remember without spoiling. Yeah. I suggest you don't spoil it yet. Um, I will go into some of the form stuff in the. Like I said, I mentioned yesterday, I'm doing a character video. Eventually, don't expect it this month. That might not line up, but it is happening. I may go into forms in that video. We'll see. Also, I did miss some more details. Like, wow, I'm not on my A game today. I'm just not. Just, yeah. I missed this. Wait, that's the eraser. Again, I'm clearly not on my A game. I'm gonna do this. Do that. Erase this. This is just I'm tired from like a long week, I guess. It has been quite a long week. Fun week, but still weak. Like I'm weak from the week, I guess. What I'm trying to say. Let me do this. Do that. Okay, erase this. Erase. Erase. Okay, fun fact, I haven't watched season 3 yet. Okay, I won't spoil anything yet then. Um, but do watch season 3 whenever you can. I think it could be cool if in a video you give some sort of hint towards the forms for actual first introduction. Yeah, that is what I intend to do because the character video is about the characters, not the forms or the power system. So yeah, we've been along with 168. Yeah, 168 hours, quite long, man. So long. And can you imagine you have to go through 4 of those per month? Jeez, like what human is capable of that? Like impossible. Impossible feat. Goku would be shivering in his pants if he were here. If he were a real person. Um, there we go. Okay. Gonna be. Oh, wait. Here. And yeah, that should cover all of it. That should cover all of it. Why didn't that cover all of it? What? There you go. That's better. Oh yeah. Yeah, this looks good. Um, I died before hitting the 1 hour mark. Truly a grueling experience. You died? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Clearly. Your power system is magic, or fusion of tech and magic. Alright, I'll try to find the form conversion again. Okay, so for a small glimpse into the power system, I'd suggest you go check out the first episode. That more or less gives you an idea. But when it comes to the power system itself, it is more magic. But tech is involved, but not with the power system directly. Or how that works. Like, it's a separate entity, almost. Like, the story takes place in a universe that is very advanced, but that doesn't have anything to do with the power system. It's a lot based on your. It's heavily takes inspiration from stuff like dreams and, more importantly, a little bit of, not even a little bit, like quite a bit of Hindu mythology and how they deal with, astra, or like, weapons, celestial weapons, basically. That's something that comes into play, which I'll get into in the dedicated power system video that I also have in the works. I have this like notebook basically that has literally everything about the power system written in it. It's a mini Bible of sorts when it comes to IXC. So yeah. Okay. Ooh, I missed a lot. Alright, okay. NASCAR is live right now. NASCAR? Okay. Interesting. There needs to be a mark variant called question mark. Incredible. Wait, is this remake of the one I made the Fakemon form of, the second revision, or is this any form? This is the last form that Z gets. You have made a Fakemon for this. So if you don't know, we have a region. Me and Gipster have a region called Sansama region, or Pokemon Soul Blaze, and the legendaries. Well, legendary is more like Ultra Beasts. They're Ultra Beasts. So Haxorus, you might find that interesting. Um, yeah, those are based off of each other, and he made designs for Z back when he had a different set of forms. But yeah, this is a rework of one of them. The last one, the final form, basically. Oh, oh wait, what happened? There we go. Mm, mm, okay, there we go, and boom. Then we do this bit. Bam. Small part left. This was quite quick and easy, actually, which is nice. Nice to see. Um, okay. Okay, tech is an interactive in the world, not as power. Yeah, yeah. Color me interested. Yes. Basically, that universe. Well, not universe, but the Sansamar region. It's got some Ultra Beast shenanigans going on. That's all I'll say. But yeah, I'm also working on a side series where 7 mythologies come together in a world invasion storyline. Villain is called Amardev, friend of Ravan. Ooh, sensei or love interest for Amar. Ooh, okay, interesting. Mixing with real stories of mythologies with fiction. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I just found the form conver- con- conversation. Oh yeah, you did mention that form would be the kamikaze. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This isn't a kamikaze per se. Well, no, this is the Yeah, I think you know what. I think you know what you're talking about. But yeah, more or less. You got it. You got it. Um, I have to talk in code every so often because I don't want to give too much away. So, excuse us. Anyway, I think that is it. I think maybe I can add like a little more highlight. Should I add like? Okay, one thing I do realize, maybe the red is a bit too dark. So what if I try to, I don't know, if I lighten it, it's gonna do the same thing with the black. So that's gonna be an issue. What if I make it, ugh, no, uh-uh, um, bit concerning. Yeah, well, figured kamikaze was the best code. Yeah, yeah. It is. It is. Um, okay, it's a bit of an issue that the red is so dark. Mm, I don't know. I think it's okay. As for the eyes, I think the eyes seem a bit weird. They seem soulless for some reason. No, that just makes them look downwards. Yeah, that makes them look more soulful, I guess. Amaterasu hides in a cave before coming out to defeat Susanoo in real mythology. Yeah, yeah. What happened in the cave is never told. Ooh. And there create a story that Amadeus tries to manipulate Amaterasu. A little while splash on the eyes would look clean shiny. A little white splash on the eyes would look clean. Okay. Australia region based on fear and courage. Ooh, nice. Australia region. Yeah, Australia is like, I think from what I have seen, probably the least explored region. Like even India's got some adaptations now. Some better than others. Mahaguri's better. Devar sucks. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But uh, yeah. Oh no, too light. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it that. Okay. Select opacity. It's gonna be a bit interesting. Wait, what if I go with this yellow? No, that just looks weird. Yeah, that just ends up looking weird. Yeah. Could seem soulless because of the combination of the straight eyes with blank pupils. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I did fix that up. The shine is definitely helping. Australia has more depth on carvings and wild areas. Yeah. I do find it funny how everything seems so mystical, and then he just has human ears. Yeah. Like he needs to seem human, I guess. I like Mojave because I was born in Texas and cause bias. Like paradise for me to settle. Mojave, yeah. Mojave is by I forget who it's by, but yeah, Mojave's cool. I keep forgetting who Mojave is by. I need to make this lighter actually. Feel free to remind me, um, because I do tend to forget. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Yeah, the light definitely adds a bit. Okay. Um, Tubbs. Yeah, Tubbs. Tubbs is the one. Yep. Yeah, that region's cool. No. Well, yeah, no, that's there. Yeah, sure. Do that. I think my favorite region that I have seen Luika's up there. Luika's like definitely fun. Um, Michael Ryan has some of the better regions in my opinion. Of course, that's just my opinion, but I love his regions. They're very fun. Okay, maybe not detail so fast. Let's do the other parts before I forget. Um, Hold on. That. Oh, and the main part, the hair. And then. Okay. Um, guys, would you buy a Switch 2 this year? I mean, I'm never buying any Switch product. I've never bought a console, don't intend to. But yeah, all of Michael's regions are very cool. Very biased. Yeah. Again, also kind of biased. Mainly because, the other region, I can't for the life of me remember the name. The Norse one. I love Norse mythology, so I'm always going to be biased when it comes to anything that adapts that. It's like I won't say it's my favorite mythology, but I will definitely say it's up there because mythologies are not something I can be making favorites because I'll be making enemies more than anything. Okay, did I? I think that is it. I think that's all the highlights that there needs to be. Oh wow. I am definitely regretting making the red so dark. Also, yeah, I did notice this. I'll just do that. Oop, oop. I regret making the red so dark. No. Should have been in a different tint, I feel like. Fire and region, yes, that's the one. Um, Fire and's fun. Would you purchase the online Nintendo Pass or unlock the C button? This is for corporate. Norse's adventurous mythology compared to Greeks and Normans, yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It is fun. I definitely regret making the red, but I don't think it's too bad, so I'm gonna keep it. Definitely not because it's gonna be tedious if I want to switch it up. But I think. Oh wait. More importantly, I think what I do need to do is this. Now, don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. This is all part of the process. It's all gonna make sense in a bit. At least it should. Um, Hold on. That looks insane, but anyway, we're gonna invert color that, and there we go. Now, in theory, if I were to add a layer from canvas, this is not gonna be the final one. We're gonna try something. Invert color. Whoa, okay, I have never done this before. Wow. Invert color looks sick. But yeah, no, that works. It did what it's supposed to. Okay. He is. I'm alarmed. Um no, it's just you know, it's testing to see, like, make sure that the white is not make sure the white isn't transparent basically. Uh but yeah. Um I do think that is it though. I don't see anything else that needs to be done. Wow, that is fun. I do wonder if I can somehow change the black. Wait, what happens if I go to hue? Make the saturation high. Yeah, I think that helps. I still want to keep it reddish. Maybe make it a little lighter. But that does make the black look a bit brown. But do I mind? I don't think I do. I think that does make it look good. What do you guys think? Do you think the black is okay if it goes a little browny? Like just a little? Um yeah, it does look like a hella skin. My eyes are being blessed. Um yeah. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Like it's not too noticeable, but it's definitely browner than it was. It's like it's got that reddish brown tint to it, which isn't bad in any means. By any means, I mean. But it definitely makes it look interesting. Looks odd. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to change that color without actually, messing it up. This is the original. If you have brown there, he would like wearing molten lava. Interesting choice. So, yeah, but it also changes the this part. Um, I could. Okay, that just looks weird. That looks even worse. Jesus, what the hell is happening? Well, I do like this pinkish color a lot. I regret it. Um, oh wow, now it looks so weird. Now that I reverted it back. Hold on, let me see if I can try something. Um, I don't want to try that. That's gonna be so hard. Uh, you know what? I think I'll keep it this way. I think the dark is alright. It's a bit darker than I hoped for, but I think it's alright. You know? It's not too much of an annoyance, and it gets the form colors across that I want from it. So I think I'm gonna keep it that way. Get rid of this. Yeah. Like the more I look at it, it's definitely growing on me. So I think I'm leaning more towards keeping it. So yeah. Um. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, with that said, I think that is this bad boy done. Um. I'm gonna add layer from canvas. I may play around with this off camera. We'll see. You'll see if I did eventually in a future video. Not anytime soon though. But you will see. May or may not play around with it in the future. I'm gonna add the stroke. Save image. Original and without the stroke, yeah. And bada bing, bada boom, we have it. What happens? Like I show you what I did, by the way. Um, but I think you already have a good idea. That's what it now looks like. Oh yeah, that looks so nice. I do like it. But yeah, that does wrap up this bad boy and also this stream. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Um, it's been a fun week, and I did get to design two of my more favorite stuff, like favorite things from IXC, so that's great. Um, but yeah, this is fun. So same time next week. Yeah, um, golden armor would look sick too. Molten gold, yeah. It kind of already is like very shiny gold. It's supposed to be white flame, by the way. But yeah, I definitely like the red. Like the more I look at it, the dark red's growing. So I'm gonna keep it that way. And if in the future, like the thing is, like my screen is also a little lower brightness. So maybe tomorrow when it's not dark and I actually get to make it brighter, and maybe it'll look weird or maybe it'll look better, but either way, I'll figure it out. And with that said, I'll be wrapping up stream. Um, if you have or haven't checked it out, I did post on my community tab that I will be streaming every weekends for now. It's subject to change, but for now. So I will catch you guys next week. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe because I am going to be posting stuff. Um, because I'm back. Duh. But yeah. With that said, I'll see you guys next time. Uh, well, not next time. Probably next week. So till then, peace.